In July this year, Sheila, who works at the BBC, joined the M6 motorway on the way from London to Manchester. She was travelling at around 60 miles an hour when she hit a large patch of water on the road and spun out of control.
My car spun round on the motorway, ended up on the hard shoulder, facing oncoming traffic. I called the police, they sent out assistance. The police officer came, checked I was OK, and I drove on my way. 3 weeks later, I received a letter from a company that I'd never heard of for £3,000.
The charges included more than £1,800 for closing the hard shoulder and £200 for a 7.5-ton tipper truck and driver, which Sheila has no knowledge of. The company who sent out this bill told her this was for inspection work done after she'd left the scene. We've heard from other drivers who've had similar experiences, and motoring organisations say bills like this are on the increase for work they question was ever carried out, and at prices which they say seem very high. A whistleblower for one of the companies concerned says that in recent years traffic officers have come under growing pressure to get drivers' details so they or their insurance companies can be billed for any repair or clean-up work. The law does allow motorists to be charged when they are at fault because of careless driving or a poorly maintained vehicle. The Highways Agency, which contracts works to these commercial companies, says we expect our service providers to have a clear, fair process in place and to act responsibly in dealing with claims. But there's concern that charges are starting to be levied on unsuspecting drivers. Organisations like the AA question why motorists are now being charged when they weren't previously.
Our big concern is that there is no appeal system, there are no standard charges. The agency's response appears to suggest that their contractors will charge the rate they want to, and of course we have about 14-15 different contractors, so you may get 14-15 different charges for the same thing across the Highways Agency network. That doesn't seem very fair.
The AA says the Highways Agency needs to be more transparent about any charges drivers face and to ensure there's a proper appeals process for motorists to query contested bills. Adrian Goldberg, BBC News.